Tokanui is one of a number of mental institutions throughout New Zealand, and it's one that's special to us because it's in our area. Mental institutions have been handled in many different ways. Some have been set up as museums that are a replica of how they were when they were running. Some are set up with historical items that are pretty horrendous. We chose to set up an environment here that would stimulate people to remember how it was out there and would help people who'd never been there to understand the magic and the wonderful aspect that happened there in these days when the media are flooding us with horror stories of experiences out there. So we have a lot of different ways that we try and stimulate that memory. We have some historic photographs that show the site as it is today. We have a slideshow that mixes how it was then with people in it, a living Tokanui with some of the images of today. We have a documentary. We have things that are, as people come in here, they're just sparking off the memories and helping people to sort of relive that time that they spent there and somehow come to a greater peace, think through some of the issues that they might have about the closure, and it's been very successful for people who've been here. The very first project that the museum got engaged with about Tokanui was an oral history project in 2004 that Tony Fortune initiated and Catherine Colborne collaborated with. This drew together people who had both worked and lived out at Tokanui and gathered their stories. Those stories have now had excerpts taken from them and they're on a listening post within the exhibition. Once you start to excite interest in something, it doesn't just want to go away. So the second project that came out of that was Trish Maquis' Photographic project, and Trish went out and took a really large number of documentary photographs of the site as it is now. They were always intended to be a springboard to lead us into an exhibition, and of course 2006 the exhibition finally happened. In putting the exhibition together, we found that we were dealing with a lot of staff, and of course there were issues that we came across about having patients engaged and who might want to be identified because they had been patients out there. So at first we found we were interacting mainly with former staff. It's really changed as the exhibition's been up. We've had patient groups come from the Henry Bennett Centre. We've had groups come from Gracelands, the communities that are still together in mental health, and we've also had individual patients who've come and spent a long time here. One of the features of the exhibition is a memory box, which is a very small little piece of the exhibition over in one corner that invites people to write down some of their memories. And there have been some quite detailed memories written and put in there by patients, former patients, and it's clear that it's been an opportunity for some of those people to really make peace with their history.